Yes, okay. So this save is at the start of the ranch area. I do have, the half spell as well from the quest in, Coal Mining Town. So, for this to work, you first off need to get dialogue storage. It's a little bit complicated, but, I'm gonna hopefully explain it pretty well. So you're gonna, get the big sack here to give to Santa so you can get your hammer. Now for this to work, you actually can't pick up the journal first because of how that dialogue works. It technically triggers 2 cinematics if you have the journal. So we're gonna leave it in the chest for now. This is the only way I've found that it works in the ranch area, so if anybody else can find a different way. All of this is based on the any percent run right now, so it's the items we would have plus the half spell. I might have picked up some extra items along the way, but no like all event stuff going on here. So some of these tricks could probably be used in the all events speedrun of this. But that is for another day. Okay, so we got ourselves the fire hammer now, and we're gonna set this up. Make a quick save state so I don't mess it up. Rory, thank you for the follow. Whoops. GOATY game, I totally agree. It's like my favorite game ever. Gosh. Yeah, see, that's why we stated that. I do that like half the time I do this. We're gonna put him back over here. I'm trying to break that snow pile there also. Okay. Okay, so this is how we do dialogue storage here. Oops. Right now I'm doing this on Duck Station just because I like how it looks and stuff, but when I speedrun it, it's on RetroArch or on PS2. So we throw that pig and also activate the half spell of courage at the same time. This triggers the flag off again for preventing you from moving. Both the spell and that cinematic we triggered there set that flag, so you can't move. But once one ends, it's the same flag, so it removes it, and you can move with dialogue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trigger the dialogue here. We're gonna trigger the cinematic, but nothing's gonna happen because we walk away fast enough. We don't give it enough time. And we're gonna enter the chimney. And then upon exiting, it's gonna realize that we should be in a cinematic. And we're gonna talk to this girl right here.
Santa Claus, he flew away. Will he go to my...
And then we're gonna go back down, and we're gonna still be locked in camera view, so you just need to jump to the right and climb up here. And that leaves us in a dialogue, and also has this weird state where our cinematic camera is set to that top right girl over there. Yeah, I've been exploring a lot of this in the past few days. So to prevent myself from soft locking, which happens sometimes with cinematics like that, we're gonna grab onto that sign and then also read the this sign, and the camera's gonna pan. Because the camera pans, we still have movement. I hope I can get this right. I'm gonna save real quick. There we go. But yeah, so essentially I'm moving to the right there so I can enter this chimney. Yeah, exactly. Glitches for the speedrun. And then exiting gives us our camera back, and that actually gives us dialogue storage on the save sign. But only when the save sign is rendered. So as you can see, the closer we get, the better off we are. Don't want to die there. The problem with it is it's got to be in view. So as soon as it unrenders, because of how rendering works in Tomba 2, the glitch no longer works. So as long as it's spawned in, we're fine. But as soon as I walk away, it's not. Which makes it really hard in the ranch area because most of this stuff spawns based on like one of the 3 layers you're on. So unfortunately, it can't be done with like the chests over here. As of right now, but like you can save in really weird places. For example, on that, we're gonna, whoops. I was really hoping to, I should have broke this beforehand, but that's okay. No matter what menu configuration you're on, to progress in the save sign is always circle, so we're going to grab on here, we're going to jump, press circle, and then press A to save right before we pick up the item here. Just for reference, let's see, I've got, 1 magic wing right now. And we're looking for an audio cue there to hear when the save menu opens, if we got the item or not. Like that. So right now the game thinks I have the item. Or the save thinks I have the item, but also haven't opened the chest, because it seems like the chest only triggers you getting the item out of it when you touch the ground again, because, yeah, so we're gonna save. As you can see, we got the item there, and we'll load real quick. And we loaded the save and have 3 magic wings. And now we have 5. It lets you get the same chest twice. And that's how it works in the ranch area. There are a couple other areas of the game that you can do this in. Let me load a different state up here. Sorry, I fast forward a lot when I'm doing this offline, so. Not what I wanted to pick up. Okay, so we open up the grappling hook chest first, because you can't swing your hammer when you have tech storage, or any tool for that matter. And we're gonna skip the grappling hook for now. You can actually do like all of this. You can do the rest of the game without the grapple. It doesn't matter. But figured I'd just explain it a little bit. We're gonna do something called like a momentum conservation here on a slope to be able to reach that. There it is. Anyway. I am sure that there's a better way to do this section without grapple, but I cannot for the life of me remember how to do it. That's it. Alright, anyway. It's not even worth it. But yeah, this upcoming skip, this is like a treasure house skip. Probably one of my favorite skips in the game. Like that. But you trigger the cutscene and enter this door at the same time. And that lets you get half spell of courage. Text storage. So now we have text storage, which is awesome. Okay. Anyway. But essentially what we're doing right now is a system of storing different dialogues, different cinematics.
You can suspend the grappling.
So we get half spell storage from treasure house, and then we get unlocker camera angle in here. And then we're gonna trade this for a different one. Rip. Keep forgetting to change my fruit there. And let's save here. There he is. All right. So we restore our camera angle there by finishing the other cutscene. Before that one triggers. This one is super interesting because there's no dialogue. However, it forces you to move. See? Like that. Do some really weird shit. But here's the thing, like if you are facing left, that won't ever happen. So also if you don't press left or you don't press right ever when you're on the ground, it doesn't trigger. So you can save it if you jump correctly. Rip. It even happens after you die. See? There you go. Rip. What? But yeah, so we currently have cutscene storage right now, for a cutscene with no dialogue. Did I break it? God. Okay, so we've made it to the spot we want to. Yeah, so what we're gonna do here is get some really weird storage. To save this sign. Now I showed it before in Ranch on how to save that sign, and you can do that with a couple of different dialogues and camera panning. But this one works a little different because there's no dialogue remotely near this one. You can probably save the other one too. I just haven't messed around with it enough yet. But this one, if you read this sign, well, the problem is like you have to get a different kind of text storage over there and move your camera differently. So you could probably save and then go through that crying door there, or out to the right. Out to the right is probably your best bet. We can try that later. But essentially how this works is, did I save here? Yeah, okay. If I press up right now, the sign is gonna soft lock me. And I don't know why, but it will. So pressing up, we're soft locked. I can't do anything at all. However, if you jump first and then do the sign, you get to do some real fun stuff like that. This, however, soft locks you here. So you have to do some real weird stuff with this one. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have to do it. There we go. A dead-ass slide. I don't have to do it. Jesus. Look like an idiot. That's if I want to store any other... Like, if I want to store the jump to the left over here, which I couldn't find it to do anything, but... Anyway, now we have the save storage over here. We make ourselves not invisible anymore. We use the lunchbox as a side effect, because using it during a cutscene prevents us from using it the first time. And we're gonna get up here. Look that way, so the sign is technically in view, it's rendered. Save real quick. And then we're gonna do the thing. Okay. So we grabbed turbo pants there out of the chest. But while we were in the load screen, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reload here. We didn't touch the ground. I don't know actually if you have to grab them like that, but I seem to only get it to work that way. But now we're back above the chest here, and that lets us do some really great shit, like get a second pair of pants, a second pair of fast pants, which we already have here. Unfortunately, it doesn't put a second pair in our inventory, which irks me to no end, but, you know. But yeah, other pants are in this chest here. Another cool way of getting save storage. Again, you have to, like, be able to, it has to be in view. So, like, say we, whatever, we grab these, and then we still have save storage, right? It works in, like, places like this, where it's technically rendered, but, like, dropping below here doesn't really do anything. Because it's not rendered. Going up this ladder doesn't even render it. Unfortunately. There are very few places that it actually renders. You gotta do a lot though with the save menu open. Like I can change clothes, you know, stuff like that. Move about freely. Leaving the area breaks it. I would like to be able to see, you know, if I could save, like, you know, hit the save menu down here and that one up there at the same time, but it's a little far for it to render. You have to jump before the sign, though. Remember that, because it soft locks you if you don't. Let's not use the clear fruit here, and we'll use a lunchbox instead. Let's heal real quick. Oh yeah, so like pressing circle advances that menu. So I jump out of range first before I press the grapple, and that's why I grappled to the second one there. Anyway, now we're still invisible, so like this is the only other spot I've found it do anything over here, and that's you enter this, save while you're in the wall. And that zips you to the top, because the game does not like you being, you know, inside of anything. Like, just to show it again. Like, it doesn't do anything, but pretty funny. I'll show it in the last area that we can do it in. Well, I guess rather it's in the first area, but show how that works. That I know of. And that's gonna be from start of the game. The timing on this one is probably the hardest. Probably easier with the flying squirrel suit. So if we come back later, mess with it. There it is. This one you can do without the half spell from the start of the game. We need to, I was trying to remember how to do this. We need to be on a pole for this, or grabbed onto something, because you soft lock otherwise. There's a lot of ways to break this cinematic specifically. What? Yeah, so we're waiting to see the dialogue that says, let's go get it. And what we're gonna do now is go and trigger cutscene with the old man. And before it triggers, we're gonna make our way back over here. End that dialogue, and then he's gonna say something about the crabs, the precious crabs. I'm trying to remember the order this one works in. It's a series of entering and exiting the door over and over again.
Hurry! We've got to put out the fire.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So that gives us our camera angle back. Entering that door again. And then, this one is funky because you need to activate the sign. Like that. And you have a few frames to open your menu. Okay, anyway. And you're gonna take your clothes back off.
We can get water from the pump spigot, but how do we get it over here? Don't smash.
And that gives you the sign here, storage. You have to activate your clothes there, otherwise you soft lock. But like this sign, there are so few places you can see it. And like none of them are use. Feels like. And, like it works really weird. Wonder if you can pan the camera enough. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Wonder if you can pan the camera enough from that one. I wonder if that one's considered in view. You can pick up the bucket. I can see it up there. Let's go try that one out. I'll show you guys the setup for that one also. It's a very similar setup. But just so everybody's aware, we did the same thing again, and we got, let's go get it, right? Wait, yeah. So, what's unique about the old man's dialogue during the fire here is that the camera pans twice. So you can do some interesting stuff with it.
I'm fine, but the crab, the precious golden crab is...
And back to hurry, we've got to put the fire out. This one is super weird, because you have to hit it from the right angle. Otherwise, you're still in view and soft locked, like that. Yeah, so you need to like frick the camera that way a little bit. I think it might have been like, yeah, you can get this weird angle here with the jump. Like that. But it's the same thing. Open your menu, change your clothes. And that gives you access to move again. Like that. There are probably a few chests you can hit with this one too. You'd have to grab it at a weird angle, I think. Because the camera pans back. Like that, okay. It didn't sound like close enough timing. Might have been though. I don't know if it would work for something like this, but you know, it never hurts to try, I guess. Close, but I want to hear it almost, you know? I think that was late, but we'll see. I mean,
This'll work for carrying the water.
yeah. Maybe. Yeah. It probably only works with chess because of how chess flags are set, but I mean, like I imagine this one will put me just back on the ground without the bookcase, like saving super early on it. Alright guys, I'll catch y'all later. I'll probably be doing any percent in the morning. Maybe. I don't know, I get addicted to thing for shit like this, so see y'all then.